Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Young against Holiday. Young looking it over. 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. Rebounded by the Bucks. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Hunter. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And here's Young. Over Holiday. Young's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Middleton. The Trae. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bogdanovich. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Here's Bogdanovich. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside Collins. Capella finds Collins. From 17 feet out. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's slammed in by T.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Herter passes to Williams. Down low, it's stolen by T. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 10 and stolen by Jeff T. Fast break, Milwaukee. Now here's Reddish, defended by Portis. Here's Herter. And that one goes long, but they'll get another chance. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, yep.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Teague deciding where to go with it. To the right side. Clock at 6. Tucker the pass to Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Teague against Williams. He feeds it to Gallinari. Outside Williams. Inside. Okongwu with it. Working on Portis. Outside Williams. Here's Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Cloak loose. Gallinari with it. Snell dishes to Reddish. Can't hit from in close. Milwaukee leading by 10. To the inside. Teague the pass to Portis. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside Williams. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Williams. Capella finds Snell. The Hawks again can't hit. On offense, here are the Bucks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Teague against Young. Outside Teague. Three-pointer. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Stolen by Tucker. Outside Teague. Pass to Forbes. Tucker with the ball. Capella's there. Back to Tucker from downtown. And another three for Milwaukee. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
they also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. Yeah, he is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Tony Snell. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Young. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Connaughton. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for the Hawks. Giannis passes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. Shot clock at 6.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And finish off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's DiVincenzo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. And that does it for our...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Holiday lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Outside Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Capella. All free throws good from Capella.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Collins kicks to Young. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Lopez. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 9 points in the game so far.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Middleton for three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter dishes to Young. Collins looking around. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Puts it up from 12. And again, the Bucks miss. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Herter gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Holiday. Buries it down low. Holiday's got 8 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Williams. 16 feet away. Gallinari. And it's Gallinari on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Middleton drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Middleton is really dangerous on the drive. He often gets to the rim in a heartbeat and forces defenders to end up fouling him.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. Williams passes to Gallinari. Fires it up. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bucks leading by 11 to the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Young dishes to Gallinari. Back to Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 12 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Teague finds Portis, and the shot goes in. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Young. From deep. That shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Nice shot by Portis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Now Williams. He dishes it to Okongwu. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes to Tucker. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's 11 points for Bobby Portis.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 14. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. Capella, high post. Dishes to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Teague, the pass to Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
The kick out to Young. Here's Capella. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Forbes can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Teague, the pass to Forbes. Outside Portis. Shoots the 3. And no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella kicks to Collins. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Teague with a clean look. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 12. Rebounded by Tucker.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bobby Portis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Forbes. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Young. From deep. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up. The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their... Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center. Now here is Harris. Simmons passes to Embiid. Hunter with it. Working on Green. Bogdanovich. And Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Kicks it to Harris. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Passes it to Collins. And here is Capella. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Curry.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Now here's Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. Outside Curry. Simmons left side. Embiid, no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Collins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Curry's shot is off. And here is Hunter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams against Simmons. Embiid with the steal. Takes the 13-footer. Atlanta with the rebound. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here is Williams after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Williams, here we go, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hilton the pass to Howard. That's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Young's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Young. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Now the pass to Hill. 1:04 left to play in the first. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now Hill He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Tries it from 9. Howard can't hit. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Okongwu. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Milton with it. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Young left side. To the middle. Okongwu. He can't get that one. That shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hawks. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now, here's Maxey. Howard, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Hawks leading. Now, here is Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Maxey passes to Howard. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Here's Snell. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities spark the fast break.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Young drives in, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. G, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Green. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Williams against Simmons. Pass to Hunter. And Simmons with the rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2. Outside Curry. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams passes to Capella. Hunter dishes to Capella. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Simmons inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Embiid, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out to Harris. And here is Curry. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Taken away by Williams. From deep three-point range, Atlanta again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Hilton the pass to Hill. Here's Korkmaz. Feeds it to Howard. It's deflected. They recover it. The kick out to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A second chance effort. No good from Howard. Here's Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Here's Milton. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Embiid to the paint. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Williams inside. Simmons is there. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Simmons. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. And he makes that one. And the Hawks lead by 4.
I like to see Lou Williams hustle like this, looking determined to get past everybody and be ahead of the pack.
Here's Simmons. He gets it in there. Simmons got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Williams. Collins against Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hill dishes to Scott. Right wing, Rocket 6. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Rebound by the Hawks. Gallinari outside. That one goes. Count it. Gallinari's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hilton the pass to Scott. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 8.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Milton. Howard trying to free himself up.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Herter getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. High post, Howard. Williams with the steal. And stolen by Simmons.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Now Williams. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. That one is no good.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Harris. Williams with the ball.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 10. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Curry passes to Harris. And now here comes Young leading the break. Capella, high post. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Knocks it loose. Outside, Green. Over Hunter. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Green.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now, here's Collins. Young up top. He's guarded by Hill. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hill against Young. Hill passes to Embiid. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And it's 8 points for Joel Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Snell. Pass to Young. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Hill dishes to Embiid. It's back to Hill. There's the feed to Embiid. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young passes to Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Young against Simmons. Young, good.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the Hawks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Young looking around. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
The drive by
Look at that. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Simmons against Williams. It's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
76ers ball.
Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Young against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Young. Off target. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably. What a gorgeous nighttime view. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at point guard. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here is Harden. Outside for KD.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Jordan. Here's the 3. Harden finds Harris. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Brooklyn. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And he makes both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Harden against Williams. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Williams against Harden. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here is Irving. Passes to Harden. Williams against Irving. Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Williams. And Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
It's stolen by Capella. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Stolen by Collins. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Harden with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And good that time. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Demontis as a little kid.
Now
kidding. He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harden surveying the D. 1:05 left in the first quarter. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Capella, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Young against Dinwiddie. Good on the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Brown. Out to Harris. He dishes it to Green. Harris inside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's Capella. No good with the layup.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Young outside. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Pass to Herter. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Round kicks to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Herter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think, the most and needs to is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
The Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Harden dishes to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Irving passes to Harden. 3-pointer. Tries again. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Williams scanning the floor. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Irving from long range sinks the triple.
All the way back in high school, Kyrie showed us he has a unique touch from distance.
There's the pass to Snell. Williams against Harden. And the rejection by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Williams. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
From deep, Harden. And the Nets, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Williams in the post, guarded by Harden.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Brown comes in for Green, and Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Nets trail by 11. In transition, here come the Nets. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the showtime finish.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Now, here is Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got 6 points.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Irving for 3. The shot off that time.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trae, he's always right in the middle of things.
Brown outside. Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young looking around. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love him. And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way in a wide open look for Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Williams. Misses in close. Nets trail by 6. Irving dishes to KD. Out to Harris. Pass to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Huerter. And stolen by Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Durant's got the ball. And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Williams. And the Nets also making a change. Brown is checked in for James Harden.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Herter. Now Okongwu. 1:49 left in the third. And Young, here we go. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jordan kicks to Irving. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Young outside. The pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Irving for 3. That shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Molinari passes to Okongwu. And it's Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 8. Molinari with the steal. Down low. Here's Reddish. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Reddish has got 6.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving finds Harris. Now here is Irving. D right on him.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Young outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-5 run. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Brown the pass to Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Williams up on top. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Atlanta with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Atlanta calls timeout. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Williams. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Brown. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. Six to shoot. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden has a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harden kicks to Griffin. Back to Harden. Griffin, and Griffin stays with it.
An underrated aspect of Griffin's game, his tremendous instincts on the glass.
And here's Young. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 13. Green, the pass to Harden. To the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. The three-pointer no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Young outside. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Again, Young missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Young outside. Again, Young missing.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here is Holiday. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action.
Downtown Milwaukee is a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Here's Atlanta.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. The kick out to Lopez. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Giannis right side. Middleton trying to break free. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
Like to see how confident and effective Antetokounmpo could be from there. If he's got some room to shoot it, he really does need to fire away.
Now, here is Young. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Here's Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Young drives in. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now, here is Young, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Hands it from downtown. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys that were. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Sixth in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Nwora. Portis, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now T. To the wing on the left. Here's Forbes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now here's Reddish. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Holiday. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Williams with the block. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out to Gallinari. Takes a 3. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Connaughton passes to Tucker. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Herter, no good. Milwaukee leading by 5. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Okongwu dishes to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Portis in the post, working on Williams. And the basket is good. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Williams for 3. The Hawks again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Connaughton missing. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Okongwu. Feeds it to Williams. Out to Gallinari. No good with the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Over to the left wing. Williams looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Shots good from Young.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bucks.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Forbes, and it comes off the front of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The kick out to Young. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Forbes. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks trail by 13. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. Atlanta again missing. Teague the pass to Portis. Here's Tucker. And the quarter ends with some stifling. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And that
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young, and it's Capella in at the center position. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Young. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And that one, good.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Holiday's got his second basket.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And Young kicks to Capella to the wing right side. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Hunter, the pass to Young. 17-foot shot on the way. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Young outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Hunter.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Gallinari outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton for 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Williams against Holiday. 1:58 left to play here in the third.
Not settling for jump shots there as Huerter gets his way on the drive.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Holiday looking for an opening. In the corner, Middleton with it. Puts up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Huerter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Milwaukee has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Inside, here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here is Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lopez, no luck.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here we go, one-on-one. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 12. The kick out to Williams. And it's good for 2. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in its small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Hawks trail by 10, taken away by Holiday. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Launches it. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. It's tipped. The pass to Young. Stolen by Holiday. Stolen by Collins. It's Young on the wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bucks leading by 10. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in, passes to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. The offensive rebound, stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. The feed to Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Hunter with it. Collins up top. Guarded by Tucker. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks leading by 10. And it's the Bucks on the break. For 3, Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. Another miss by Middleton.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
The Hawks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer. The kick out to Holiday. Launches a 3. From the arc. Good on the triple.
That's confident shooting there from Jrue Holiday. He's got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Outside Williams. The tray. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 11. To the paint. Back to Middleton. Over Hunter. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
From deep three-point range, another miss by Middleton. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Capella kicks to Hunter. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. The three-pointer off the mark. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Nobody near Williams. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. For 3, Middleton. They get it again. Goes back up, and that falls.
Impressive job.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now here is Harris. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Harris outside. Down low. Here's Embiid. Wow, hammering it in.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Williams passes to Capella. It's stolen by Milton. Curry on the wing. Back to Milton from downtown. Rebound Atlanta. And here we go. Here's Bogdanovich. He gets that one. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Now here's Milton. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Good.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show for.
Williams dishes to Capella. The pass to Bogdanovich. Milton grabs the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Curry. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player. The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now the dish to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Now here's Milton. Outside Curry. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
and such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
Now here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams with the ball. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
So savvy inside for a player of his size, and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Collins kicks to Hunter. Pass to Williams. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. It'll count. That shot off. It's all tied in Philadelphia. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Reddish in at the three. Now here's Simmons. The feed to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Young against Simmons. Pass to Herter. Young outside. They swipe it. Fast break, Philadelphia. Simmons is running. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Howard. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Simmons dishes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
The Hawks trail by 6.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here is Hill, following the basket by Trae Young. Knocked loose. Now the pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Young drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Young drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 12 in the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Young against Curry. To the middle. Milton in the corner. Back to Embiid. Pocket 6. Curry looking around. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter no good. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Collins. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Milton. Curry attacking to the inside. Embiid gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Philadelphia. He got into double.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it with the opposition. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Milton kicks to Curry. Back to Milton. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the tie. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Williams, banked in off the glass. Williams has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And you can see how well Williams communicates with his teammates. Can't run the pick and roll well if you're not in sync.
Now Curry. And here's Milton. Here's Embiid. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Capella. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's stolen by Hill. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Shots good from Young. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Howard kicks to Simmons. Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Howard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And they go to the intentional foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for Maxey, and it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
But his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And Simmons slams it in.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Young inside. Simmons is there. Young, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Passes it to Simmons. And now we've got the intentional foul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Simmons drops them both. 1:22 left in the third. Young against Simmons. Young with the ball. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Young's got 18 points.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
And Simmons kicks to Hill. Down low, Scott outside for Simmons. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Young outside. Out to the right wing. Simmons pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Reddish the pass to Okongwu. He gets it in there. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the night.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center position. Here's Williams. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Curry against Williams. Chalk up 2 there. And the 76ers lead by 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And Williams, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 4 this quarter. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now, Milton. Pass to Embiid. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Good luck trying to prevent Embiid from scoring. I mean, he's terrific at fending off contact on the way up.
Inside. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Collins.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Green finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And stolen by Hunter. It's 2-on-1. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Taxi's checked in for Shake Milton. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. And here is Capella. Here's Snell. Williams scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris. And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now, here's Maxey. He feeds it to Embiid. The shot's good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Williams passes to Capella. Comes up empty down low. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in for Williams. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Embiid dishes to Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Yes, that goes in.
But this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments. because the team counts on him to step up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
All right, David, thanks.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Hung outside. To the paint. Here's Capella. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You got to push Capella out of the paint. When you don't, you almost have to foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. All free throws good from Capella.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
1:25 left to play here in the fourth. And Simmons slams it in.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Young taking his time here. Kicks it out to Collins. 5 to shoot. Over Harris. Shot by Collins, no good. 76ers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Here's Simmons. Outside Kerr. Simmons on the wing. He dishes it to Kerr. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Williams in the post. Guarded by Simmons. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. A bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to deliver in the clutch.
Williams with the ball. No good.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now, here is Harden. It's stolen by Capella. It's tipped. Here's Collins. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Pass to Harden. And the layup falls. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Here is Durant, following the score by Lou Williams. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Here's Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And then Durant with the jam.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Here's Williams after the basket by Brooklyn. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Williams has got 6 points.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Irving can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Harden outside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6. The Hawks leading. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now here is Harris, and that one's good, Irving.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Outside Williams. And here is Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in. Okongwu kicks to Young. Lays it up off the glass.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Dinwiddie attacking, and he gets it to go.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Young looking it over. They grab their own miss. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Good on the baseline, Jay. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Here's Dinwiddie, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Here's Dinwiddie. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment to
tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a...
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Green, who's out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Green, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Harris outside. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Durant binds Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Now, Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Irving, good.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
And Young, here we go. Capella trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Passes it to Irving. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by the Hawks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Capella. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Irving surveying the floor. Again, Irving missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Count the basket. Young's got 16 points.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Young outside. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Harden against Williams. Pass to Herter. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Got a piece of it. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James Harden.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Williams, here we go. And the rejection by Harden.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Harden. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Herter passes to Hunter. Williams looking over the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Lou Williams understands how to put defenders at a disadvantage. Gets himself to the free throw line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Harris. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Shoots. Keeps it alive. And Green is right there. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Williams, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 1, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. KD on the wing. Back to Harden. Outside Durant for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Williams. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Now Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Williams. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Left side Harris. Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Harden. Durant against Collins.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Young. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And the pass to Griffin. Pass to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Dinwiddie drives in. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Dinwiddie left side. Dishes it to Brown. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Dinwiddie with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Young makes it off the glass. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
Dinwiddie left side. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. And he makes good on the layup. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Dinwiddie outside. Off on the layup. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Brooklyn ahead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Young's shot is good. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
It's Harden with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Williams against Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this guy has such a knack for keeping defenders off balance. Lou Williams to the free throw line again.
So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Irving from long range. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Over Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a 6th man.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Nets trail by 3. Durant dishes to Harden. Outside Irving. Off target from outside. Irving's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Hunter. And that's 23 points for Lou Williams.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden finds Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Collins passes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket good. Williams has got 25 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here is Harden. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Williams gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
KD on the wing. Irving against Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Collins finds Williams. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and that's an intentional foul. It's the Nets now. Harris up top. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
Green, he's checked in for Durant. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in for Lou Williams. It's Young on the wing. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Collins, good. Collins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Irving for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Young against Harden. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Harden's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 6. And an intentional foul right there. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They get it back. Jordan kicks to Irving. For 3. On the wing, Irving. For the 3. On the wing, Harris. He shoot again. Fires the 3. The kick out to Irving. From deep. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you, David. Great interview.